Hi, all. I'm Catie-Romero Finger, and I'm the CEO and founder of Babs. We are a web3 global marketing and PR firm. And I'm just going to take a few minutes today to talk a little bit about women in Web3 and I guess the need to break the glass ceiling, and probably what can be done, what different people and leaders in the industry can do to support that initiative, as well as what we as individuals can do to support it. So I think one of the biggest things I always say for my company is that everything has to be about intention. So for example, we are 80% women, and that's all done by intention. And it's taken us a long time to find the right people and to hire the right people. So I think that you have to really search out the talent. There are tons of women in this sector. You just have to make it very intentional that you're looking for them and you want to support them. I also think that there are cases where women have maybe been important people in their Web2 world or in a different type of sector, and they want to get into Web3, and it's important we support that transition. So we've taken on a lot of junior women that want to have support and to get better and to be able to be successful in this industry. So I think just being intentional in terms of who you hire and how you're looking for them is really important. The second thing is also looking for projects and supporting those projects. Something I think we found in Web3 is that so many of the women projects don't necessarily have the right positioning to be able to get the attention that they should get. So we've made a point in trying to search out some of them and support them and that if they don't have funding, maybe we're doing that through partnership, maybe we're taking some equity in it. There's all different types of models that you can do that doesn't necessarily require payment, I guess would be the word, to be able to really support those initiatives. And lastly, I think what we do is we have a partnership and a sponsorship agreement with WebSheep, which is an IRL event that supports diversity in Web3. So with that, what the intention there is to be able to provide like a physical platform to be able to uplift projects and leaders, diverse leaders in this space, for them to share about their accomplishments, for them to learn, for them to make connections. Networking is important. So I think, again, it's all about intention. You have to really support different people that are trying to, I guess, break the glass ceiling. So what I have found, though, is a lot of the women groups tend to just cause, I guess I don't want to say noise, but they don't tend to be very actionable. So I think what's important is that whatever we do, whatever type of initiatives we put forward, we have to make them very actionable, which is what we try and do. For example, I make a point of trying to not speak necessarily on diversity, but rather kind of profile what diversity looks like. So for example, if I'm on a panel, we just have a panel of all women and we are profiling what our strengths are, which are leadership or knowledge sharing or building, whatever it might be. So I think that that's really important too, that as women, we just don't talk about diversity. We talk about what our other strengths are in terms of business. Yeah, I think, again, just in closing remarks, it's again about intention. Without having intention from like the very basics of hiring all the way through to how we share projects with each other, how we connect people, how we use our network to uplift people. If we're not intentional about that, I think it's very hard for the glass ceiling to break and for women to get into this sector. So women and, I guess, diverse people in general. So thanks for joining me. And yeah, there's an article that I did with CEO Today, and it kind of talks a little bit about what our motto is at Babs and how we're trying to live that out. So feel free to check that out and to ping me personally if you want to share knowledge or to just discuss more. Thanks again.